Hey guys, welcome back to Tomatoes, Poppies, and Everything Gardening. I'm Heather, and if you've been with me a while, you know that I was going to make a 50 subscriber giveaway video, and this is what's going to happen today. I have about 8 or 9 names in this cup from a prior video. It's probably been, 4 or 6 weeks ago. Things got busy. I'm so sorry it took a little bit of time, but today we're going to draw 5 names. For 500 subscribers, I'm going to pick 5 people to give seeds to. So the seeds are flower seeds, easy to grow, flower seeds that I hand selected from my own garden, and you guys kind of watched me do that on that video, and I will link that below if you're curious, just to go back and watch that video and to watch me select those seeds. But the giveaway is obviously closed at this point, so we're going to draw. I'll probably wait about 2 weeks to get responses from you guys who win. I'll save the names in case people don't respond. Maybe you changed your mind, maybe you don't want seeds anymore, and I will move on to collecting a couple more names out of this. I'll probably actually move the names to a little baggie or something. So that's what's going to happen today. I'm going to draw the names, and we're going to talk a little bit. We're just going to have a chat. We haven't done that in so long. I figure if you are here for the giveaway, you've been with me for quite a while, and maybe you miss having a little chat. It has been a bit. But first, let's talk about the future, and maybe back up a little bit about the past. I think my camera there we go. It's focusing now. So for the future, I'm kind of thinking ahead, being optimistic. If we get close to 1,000 subscribers, I'm thinking about doing a giveaway for either Siberian iris seeds, which I collected a couple weeks ago. They do need to be cold stratified though. I may just stick this jar in the fridge or the freezer. Double check that with some research in case we do by spring, by chance, make it up to 1,000. Maybe we could do Siberian iris, or this is a big if I can collect more of my Purple Rain tomato seeds. There's only like maybe 3 or 4 green ones out there, and they're fairly small. Maybe I'll do Purple Rain tomato seeds. It'll just depend on the time of year. If we do meet that 1,000 subscriber mark, say by February, mid-February, maybe it could be tomato. Well, it could be either one. Maybe it could be both. I don't know yet. So to talk about the past, it's so exciting that, yes, you guys helped me get to the 500 subscriber mark, and it is just mind-blowing, and I am very grateful and thankful, and this video is for you. I kind of downloaded the YouTube Studio app for a little while to keep track of the numbers when we were getting close to 500. I have since deleted the app because I found it to be very, I want to say disjointing, but more deflating. That's a better word. Deflating, because, I feel like this channel has grown, and I get so many great comments and regular people, tuning in and following along and sharing. But if you look at the numbers, like supposedly, I think it's like 3 minutes is the average watch of videos. And some videos might be, 10 to 20-ish minutes long. So if your average is just 3 minutes, it's kind of saddening to think, oh, well, people just aren't watching, or they watch a minute and then they quit. And then also, a lot of the subscribers aren't the ones watching the videos. It's the people that aren't subscribed. So there's just things like that you see on the studio analytics, and it's just confusing. So I deleted the app because I don't need to feel sad about anything, right? So There's enough in the world to feel sad about other than numbers, and that's what they are, just numbers. So if I just kind of look at, you know, the growth of the channel organically, the comments, the sharing of information, I think that's good enough. That's all I'm going to focus on. And I have one fan that is my #1 fan, and if that's the only person that gets to watch my videos, I'm perfectly happy. And that is my mamaw. Mamaw. But I'm glad all of you guys are here too. So, I don't know. Should we go ahead and do the drawing? Or should we go ahead and talk about flower seeds that are in this drawing? We'll do that. So I've got the black bachelor button seeds. So these are the exact stems you saw me cutting in the first video about the giveaway. And so they are pretty well dry. I'm just going to pull out one. And you can see this little nub. There's probably, gosh, I don't know, 50 to 100, maybe I'm overestimating, seeds in here. I'm just going to sprinkle them in here. And I'll put some pictures up here on the screen. And you can see an up close. Actually, there's not that many seeds in here. I really overestimated. I'm going to say there's actually probably about 10 to 12 seeds. And they're pretty large. So Bachelor Button is an annual and it will self-seed. It's a spring flower. I mean, it's going to bloom for you probably like very, very late spring, early summer. But how pretty. I mean, it's just a beautiful flower. I'll put the picture here. That is the flower that these seeds came from. I've grown this one for, I think this is the 3rd year. And I only planted it once. I only planted it the first year. So it self-seeds itself just beautifully here. This, I'm in Zone 7, Central Virginia. So this is, well, you probably can't even see it, but that is the seed. Well, I think I dropped it. I did drop it. I'll just do the pictures. You can see it much better there, but they're fairly small, but they're not like microscopic like we're going to look at in just a second with the poppy seeds. So I'm going to take some pictures for you and insert them. So that is the Bachelor Button. And I think those are just perfect in like a cottage garden. Anywhere really. They do get kind of tall. I'm going to say up to 3 foot plus. And they're just stunning and beautiful. Look, I found a hollyhock seed stuck to the outside of the bag. So why don't we move on to the black hollyhocks? And that's what this is. This is a black hollyhock seed. So I'm in Zone 7, like I said. If you're in Zone 9, 10-ish, you could probably go ahead and sow these in a couple weeks. If you're below that, I would say let's just do this winter sowing method for the hollyhock seeds. That way you get a really nice jump start and you could probably possibly have them bloom that same year. So if you wanted to plant these for next summer, start them in the winter sowing method, and then they should bloom for you that year. If not, bloom the next year. But it's worth it because look, I'm going to insert some more pictures here. Aren't they just glorious, gorgeous, any adjective you can think of. I love black hollyhocks. I got to be careful though. I noticed there were some spider webs. These have been out in the garage drying. And last winter, this past winter, we did have black widows in the garage. So I have to kind of be a little bit careful. Make sure I don't have anything come out on me. So in the 500 giveaway video, you saw me cutting the stalks of these. They were pretty brown at that point, and they were ready to be harvested. And you can tell hollyhocks are ready to be have the seeds saved when they're dark color compared to the normal growth. They're starting to dry out, and the seams are starting to open a little bit on the sides. You can see all the seeds inside of there. So I'm going to pop this one open, and then I'm going to insert some pictures here. And this has probably one seed pod, probably has like, goodness, 20 to 25 seeds maybe. I love black hollyhocks. Now I do have other hollyhocks I've grown. I like the champagne color. That's beautiful. I had like a chartreuse color that I actually bought the roots at like Costco this spring. They did not do as well as winter sown hollyhocks. I was really disappointed in those roots. It was like bare roots. I don't think I'll do that again. I think I'll just grow them myself. So I'm going to take some pictures and insert, but the seeds are fairly big. You can see that it's fairly big. So these are easy, you know, to plant, to work with. Just a wonderful, wonderful plant to have in your garden. The finches love to eat these seeds. I'm sure other birds do too. I actually felt really guilty after we cut these down for that one video, the giveaway video. And I went outside, I think the next day, and I saw a couple of finches just on the stalks I had left, and they were like looking for their hollyhock seeds to eat. But they had plenty of other food, but I did feel a little bit guilty. Love to feed the birds. So you'll see in my gardens, it's really wild. I don't do a lot of pruning because I'm always thinking about the birds. So I'm like, they need some food. So even though it looks kind of shaggy and raggedy out there, the birds are having those seeds. And that kind of helps the earth too because they're spreading the seeds as well. Okay, so we're going to move on to the last thing, which is poppies. Poppy flowers. So the only poppies I have ever sown so far at this property are 2 different shades of purple. I know there was a spider web on here too. Okay, a little bit of garlic. So I think I've got Lauren's grape, and then there's one other paler purple that I have sown. So whatever I have here is going to be a variation of those 2 or the actual variety that I did sow originally. Similar to the bachelor button, once you sow these guys, they're going to start self-seeding. I did plant some this very, very late winter, early spring, because the ones that were self-sown and the ones, actually I did not even sow any late fall, early winter. I did not, but I had a lot that were coming up from being self-sown. We got down to a really low temperature for like 2, 3, 4 days this past winter, lower than our zone. It was like 5, 7 degrees, and it wiped out the poppies. Normally they're fine. They will self-seed. They will come up super duper early, you know, in the spring, and it just looked beautiful. But I had to actually sow some this spring because of that very, very cold winter snap. So for zone 7, you can start sowing these, just sprinkling them wherever you want to put them. Like after 3rd to 4th week of November, all the way through, let's say, I don't know, late winter, super early spring. Look at all these. So all I did when they started to turn brown is I just cut, turned them upside down, and you can tell when poppies are ready to be harvested. Oh, I have to be careful because I think some just went into my drink. See the windows? See those open holes? And I'll insert pictures as well. When those open on the poppy plant and it's starting to brown and dry, you can go ahead and cut and harvest. And then I like to turn them upside down. With it, you can spray paint these. You could do some kind of decor with them, or you could just toss them like into the woods or okay, so down in this bowl are probably, I don't know, 1,000 poppy seeds, we'll just guess, because all of these got turned upside down and all of the seeds went down into the bowl. And so I'm going to take some pictures and insert after I move some of this out of the way. And you can see. So this will be included in the 500 giveaway. So a mix of purplish, purple, 2 different colors maybe, of purple poppy seeds, the black hollyhocks, and the dark purple bachelor buttons. And I'm thinking, wow, wouldn't that be a beautiful combo? I can't guarantee they would all be blooming at the same time though. But purple's my favorite color, so it's good we go with this theme, I think. So there we go. I kind of talked about the flowers a little bit, and I inserted some pretty pictures. And now it's time to find out who are the 5 lucky people. So I'm going to give this a shake. So I just wrote the names and put them on little cards. So we're going to pull out 5. Okay. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is kind of exciting. I'll try to get one more. 5. Okay, and there's a few more left in there. Here we go. So if your name is selected, send me a message on Instagram and just send me through private message through Instagram your address that you would like these shipped to. And I will get those out to you within the next 1 to 2 weeks. And if you have any questions, just message me through there or comment on this video or the other prior giveaway video. Okay, so the first person is Z-Phil. Congratulations. And number 2, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this right, but I think it's a combination of maybe a few names. Yova Bar Leave. You can correct me. I know I probably kind of butchered that. And then also we have CNC Farm. Congratulations. And can't get this one open. Oh, I tore it, but it's still there. It's Raylina Through the Haze. Raylina Through the Haze. And 2 more. We have Stephanie G. Congratulations. And they're really hard to open. I think that's why I use these Post-its, because they weren't working real well around the house. So I thought I'd try to use them up. Ocean Bound. Congratulations. Okay, guys, so I've got 5 people picked here. And I know what I'll do. I'll make a community post and I'll take a picture of these names. And then I'll wait 2 weeks. If you don't contact me within 2 weeks through Instagram to provide your address, I will move on to the other 3 names. So I think that's fair. 2 weeks is fair, right? Okay. Okay, guys, so I just want to conclude with saying thank you so much for subscribing and watching. I know it's a lot to ask people to watch and share in a journey. You know, I watch YouTube too, and I also have a family and a lot of responsibilities. So carving out time, which I do as I'm doing work, you know, around the house and outdoors, to watch other people on YouTube. But I know it's hard. I know it's hard to stay caught up and to follow along. So I just want to say thank you so much. And, you know, all of the comments are just so incredible. It'll be a year next month. Actually, no, this is like October the 2nd. It'll be a year this month in like 2 weeks or so that I started YouTube. So it's kind of been, it's been a fun journey, actually. And initially I started off more of a vlogish type channel, and I do miss that, but I also do a lot of gardening. So I've been so busy that there hasn't really been a lot of vlog type videos. I think I would like to do an update soon for you guys on how things are going since that first video with like my HOA and my garden situation and the wanting to move and why haven't we moved yet. So I am going to do an update video. That will be coming really soon. But until then, there's so much gardening going on. This week I'm going to harvest my sweet potatoes. I hope that you will stay tuned for that because it's going to be so exciting. I mean, they are literally popping out of the soil. They're in containers, but they're like popping up. I'm so excited to do that video for y'all. So I will talk to you soon. Congratulations to all of you guys that won. For those that did not, I'm sorry. I feel bad. But maybe 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Maybe you'll win that. So I'll talk to you guys soon. I hope you're having a great gardening week. Bye.